Hafa Guam, here are the headlines for CNMI.
School has been back in session for 3 days, and this morning at 10:15 a.m., students and staff went into lockdown at Cagman High School after a threatening email was received by the high school principal.
Everything's under control. I can't really comment on any specifics, but we did receive an email threat, and we always take anything seriously. So we followed our protocols and conducted a lockdown. We are currently working with investigators and DPS to work out the details, but it was a successful lockdown, not a drill. Fortunately, we worked quickly and we got it all under control.
The email was not addressed to anyone specific, but was sent by a student that has issues with the school.
What officers did find out was that the email was sent to the principal's office, or the principal's school email address, from a student email address. Officers, as well as the principal, also met with the student to check and ask if they had sent the email, but the student did not recall and did not claim that they did not send the email. Upon further investigation, officers did find out that the student, during that time the email was sent, was transitioning from one class to the other. So it was later found that the student's email was left open or logged into one of the public computers at the school.
The all clear was given around noon, but the investigation continued as the email was a gun threat.
The email was a very, very short email, and there's a short detail there that was considered a threat.
PSS Commissioner Alfred Atta says this kind of behavior will not be tolerated.
Whoever is involved, know that you will be caught, because FBI, it's a constitutional law. Bullying and the threat, especially when you have people's lives at stake, it's a big issue. It's a very big investigation, and they won't stop until they find.
FAA, FBI, and our local police are involved in the investigation.
There is a protocol, so once we receive any kind of negative, life-threatening situation, they call my office first, and then DPS, and then they take it further to FBI.
Commissioner says a lot of factors come into play when threats are made by students.
Sometimes may this student be unstable? Could this student be under incarceration with the DYS? Or is this student just undergoing some mental issue? Or just being his silly self? But he will be counseled along and punished for it.
Classes resumed at Cagman High, but many parents did not take the risk.
Your mom's here to pick you up and check you out. Even though the all clear is gone, there's no more lockdown. Why is she here if everything's okay?
She just doesn't feel comfortable, and to be on the safe side, she wants to pick me up and take me out of here, because anything can happen, just because it's clear and we don't know what's really going on in there. So I agree with her. I'd rather go home.
Last year at Saipan Southern, an active shooter threat was sent to a teacher via email that had students and staff on lockdown. No one was harmed.
My advice to all you guys, students, you're not going to win. You will get caught. So if you're playing around or you're serious, don't even. Go find help. Go talk to someone. It's a matter that we don't take lightly at all.
For more news, visit saipantv.com. For KSPN2, I'm Ashley McDowell.